This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete Haynes online manual at haynes.com.
Front brake pads renewal. Place the vehicle in first gear and operate the handbrake. Chock the rear wheels. Remove the centre of the wheel trims. Slacken the wheel bolts. Jack up the vehicle, position axle stands, lower the vehicle onto the axle stands, then remove the jack. The bolts can now be unscrewed and the wheel removed from the vehicle. Use a screwdriver to carefully prise off the caliper retaining spring. Where fitted, disconnect the wiring plug for the brake pad warning light. Remove the upper guide pin cap, followed by the lower guide pin cap. Use a hex key to slacken, undo and remove the caliper guide pins. Lift the caliper and inner pad from the disc. Suspend the caliper using a piece of wire or a hook. Lift the outer brake pad from the caliper bracket. Then pull the inner brake pad from the caliper piston. Clean the pad mounting surfaces with a wire brush and brake cleaner. The guide pins should be cleaned too. Clamp the flexible brake hose. Fit a spanner and pipe to the bleed screw. Fit a piston retraction tool and push back the piston, ensuring that any fluid is pushed into a brake bleeding bottle. Remove the piston retraction tool, pipe and spanner. Then remove the clamp from the flexible hose. Before reassembling the brakes, check the fit of the guide pins. Apply a little brake lubricant such as Ceratec grease to the pad mounting surfaces. Do not use a copper-based grease. Noting the direction of rotation arrows shown here, the new outer brake pad can now be fitted into the bracket, and the inner brake pad can be fitted to the caliper piston. Slide the caliper with the inner pad fitted over the disc and outer pad. Apply grease to the caliper guide pins. Then fit the guide pins into position. Tighten the caliper guide pins and then refit both rubber caps. Where fitted, reconnect the wiring plug for the brake pad warning light. Refit the caliper retaining spring, ensuring that it is located correctly on the caliper mounting bracket. Depress the brake pedal repeatedly until the pads are pressed into firm contact with the brake disc and normal, non-assisted pedal pressure is restored. Refit the wheels and loosely tighten the wheel bolts. Raise the vehicle using a jack. Remove the axle stands, then lower the vehicle to the ground. Remove the jack. Tighten the wheel bolts. Refit the wheel centre trims. Remove the chocks from the rear wheels.